Let's get you a job, son. I actually have a real job in new media. Besides producing, directing, and editing projects at work, I also have to do a lot of online stuff. I manage a lot of stuff on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. I know a lot about live streaming, mostly because that's kind of like my main thing I do at work. So anyways, enough about me. The whole point is I have a job, and I was in charge of hiring people for different jobs. So people were sending me their resumes and cover letters, and I was getting stuff from Craigslist and the film office. Alright kids in media, listen up. It took me 3 years to get my job. I had to do a lot of searching and put a lot of time into writing cover letters and meeting with people. And if you want a job and you send me an email that just says resume, and that's it, and you just have your resume attached, you're not getting that job. I got so many emails that just had the standard 2-sentence, Dear Swimmer, my name is such, I graduated from here, and you can tell like they inserted like the job position is like, I'm applying for, or doctor, like it didn't make sense sometimes. They can tell you just copied and pasted it. So obviously you didn't write that cover letter for me. That's just standard. So why even write it? Like it's just stupid. It's just like an automated message you don't want to hear. It's like when you call someone's voicemail and you get that lady who's like, you've reached you like to leave a message. Like we know what to do there. You know, the smart people press 1. They don't wait for that tone. Yeah, did you know that? You can press 1 and tell that lady to shut the fuck up. So when you're applying for a job, when you actually write a cover letter, write a specific cover letter. Here's an idea. Go to the company's website. I bet they actually say what they do there. Crazy, right? Then you can make a cover letter that is particular to the job you're applying for. You know, you check the website out, like, oh, they do this and this and this. I'm actually good at that. I'm gonna talk about that in my cover letter. And resumes. People that are sending resumes. If you're sending resumes to like a higher, I know for entry-level jobs, you need to know Office programs like Microsoft Office. You need to be able to type at a reasonable speed. But if one of your top 4 skills in resume is Microsoft Office, and you're applying for a media type job like a producer, editor, or director, there's probably something wrong with your resume. To be honest, resumes aren't that important to me. It's your reel and your cover letter. And then of course your interview. And school experience is nice, but it doesn't mean anything on a resume. If you went to a real nice media arts school, but your reel sucks, I don't care that your GPA was 4.0. Some stuff that does stick out in a resume is real experience. Some stuff that does stick out on a resume is real experience, internships. Another thing that looks really bad on a resume, if you are like 5-6 years into your career and you've developed this long resume that you're handing out that's like 2-3 pages, and it's pretty much just the same thing over and over and over again. Little freelance gigs, some internships. Hidden at the bottom, you're really still a waiter. Employers are gonna think you're stuck and you can't learn anything new. So the older you are, the more experience you should have. And you're still doing small budget weddings and little freelance gigs, I'm gonna think you're not gonna be able to handle more advanced techniques and equipment. I'm just gonna get down to the nitty-gritty, people. If you want a job in new media, you're gonna have to work really hard and you're not gonna get paid a lot for a while. And the only way to do that is to keep doing projects, and at your level, you probably can't do projects that are gonna pay well. You're gonna have to do stuff for free or do stuff on your own. Get a side job and save some money to get a decent camera. Every day you should be reading or writing. There's so many tutorials on the internet. Watch inspiring people like Wheezy Waiter or Freddie Wong. Maybe you're not into that. Maybe you're in more of the artsy stuff. Philip Bloom is awesome. He has all kind of techniques and tutorials and different ways to use the DSLR camera. I subscribe to a bunch of different magazines. I need to know what's coming up next. I need to know what the new equipment is, the new technique. It takes a lot of time to stay ahead of the curve. If you're in new media and someone comes up to you and asks you a question about the Red Epic and you have no idea what the Red Epic is, even if you are just a small-time videographer, they're not going to think you know anything. It also works really well the other way around because people that don't know as much as you are very impressed by you. Sometimes you don't always have to be smarter, they just have to perceive you to be smarter. So go out there and start shooting, start building your reel. There's no excuse now, cameras are so cheap and there's so many free tutorials on the internet. You really don't even have to go to school anymore, there's so much information on the internet. This has been the Beardy Boy, thanks for learning. Whoopee.